Hey guys, Justin Main here, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 3 of Self Commentary. In today's episode, we're going to be going over my latest match with James Alexander from Blue Water Championship Wrestling. Probably one of my favorite matches that I've had in quite a while. We have a really good chemistry in the ring, had quite a few epic encounters already, so this third match in particular is something that I really wanted to share with you. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Again, if you have any questions or if there's any matches you'd like to see featured in this video, please let me know. I'm definitely taking suggestions from my fans and anybody who wants to see a certain match dissected and broken down for self-commentary. So, without further ado, let's begin. Oh, look how cool this guy is, huh? Sitting on the ropes like he's some sort of badass, huh? So now that we kind of have like a decent shot of it, I actually debuted new gear in this match. Gear that I had waited a very long time for. I spent quite a pretty penny on. It's something that I was super looking forward to wearing during this match. Probably my favorite gear I've ever designed, I've ever bought. I got it from Main Event Gear. So if you guys are interested in really top-notch, high-quality gear, please order through Main Event. They do a lot of WWE, a lot of GFW, a lot of ROH. They do a lot of that type of gear that you see on TV and in the independents. So they're definitely who I would recommend. I've been working with the creators for a while, so check them out. The only unfortunate issue with my gear in this match was that my legs were too thick for the elastic strings on the side of it. And as this match goes on, you'll see why it started to become a bit of an issue. So, hopefully I get to wear this gear again soon. Alright, match starts. Now, technically this is James and I's fourth match. We've had 3 at Blue Water Championship Wrestling. We actually did have one WWE tryout last summer that actually went really, really well. And I think that's kind of how our feud came together. Word got around that we had a really good tryout. A few different promotions wanted to book us together in matches, and I tried to rush him a little bit. Definitely wasn't ready for that. But yeah, a few promotions and a few promoters caught wind of that and wanted to book us because of it. Oh, see, that's what you get. If you don't cheer me, I become the bad guy, and bad guys have to do bad things. So that's what I did. I did a bad thing. Nope! Nuh-uh, James, not today. You're not diving on me. I'm undivable. You can't hit me. I'll knock your silly ass out. And this is where string number 1 breaks. It only progressively gets worse. You know, I'll say it right now. I respect the hell out of James. I love him to death. But he makes some of the weirdest sounds you'll ever hear in a match. Like, it's... I don't even know exactly what to compare them to. Maybe, like, a moose dying? I don't know. But he just makes some weird sounds, and I've actually caught myself laughing a couple of times because they just sound so weird. Oh! Nope, no Hurricanrana for you. Oh, I just powerbombed your ass into the turnbuckle, buddy. What you gonna do about it? Oh, see, smile. Pearly whites. I was very happy at that moment. Oh, another string broke. Oh, and on the other side too. The total and utter destruction of Justin Main's new wrestling gear commences. I actually have a bad history when it comes to wrestling gear. Anytime I debut new gear, I ruin it in some way, shape, or form. There's this one time that I debuted my brand new white wrestling gear. It was back in, I think, like 2009, I believe. Crazy excited to wear it. It was the coolest gear I ever had at that time. Debuted it in this match, and at one point, I hear the crowd laughing at me, and I can't figure out why. I'm looking around, There's nothing on me. I didn't shit myself in the ring, so there's no, like, there's none of that. Thank God. But I'm looking around, I can't figure out why everybody's laughing. And then all of a sudden, when I'm getting pinned, I kick out and I look down at the crotch in my tights, and there is this big hole right in the middle of it. Yeah. Pretty embarrassing. What was more embarrassing was the fact that I decided on this day to wear... I didn't wear under tights underneath. And typically when you wear long tights in a wrestling match, you wear under tights underneath just because it goes a little bit better. On this particular day, I didn't do that because I wanted to try something else. And I wore men's bikini briefs underneath. Yeah. So not only did I have this huge hole in the crotch of my tights, but I also have this men's bikini on underneath. So you could pretty much see literally everything. Gave the crowd a bit of a show, and not just in the ring, but elsewhere too. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And by the way, that is a very common thing. If you wear trunks in the wrestling business, a lot of the guys that you see will actually have bikini briefs on underneath. So it's not weird. Don't think it's weird. I did what a lot of other guys do. Oh, there we go. 15 seconds of fame. My elevated DDT into a front guillotine choke. I love that little combo. I'm surprised actually nobody's really done that before. I haven't really seen too many other wrestlers use that. Kind of... I talk way too much. But I haven't really ever seen too many people use that combo in the ring, so I'm kind of surprised that it hasn't been established by somebody else. So hopefully I can be the one that does that. Oh God, my gear. It was cool. Look at that crazy squat by James. I mean, geez. Actually, that reminds me. He did a Tough Enough video when they were casting the that one season of Tough Enough online. And his entire video was him basically doing a single leg squat while he was talking. Probably one of the more impressive feats of strength I've seen because he had total coordination and focus and control over it. I wish I could do something like that, but I mean, look at the guy. It's pretty much chiseled out of granite and rock, so I'm not surprised he could do that. Oh, I was hoping for a weird James Alexander sound right there. This face. I remember seeing the pictures that came back from that. And that didn't go so well either. Forgive us. But I remember seeing the pictures that came from that, and it was... you could totally make my face into a meme with the photos that came out, so I'll put a link to those if you want to see them, but... I still feel that. It was intentional to jump up and land that certain way. I did not want to land strictly on the back of my head, so I kind of over-rotated a little bit. I needed to lay there for a second. I needed to collect myself because it kind of smushed the back of my head into the mat. So I'm basically telling James, like, give me a second. Give me a second. Just give me a second, please. Just to see if I was okay, but turned out being fine. I do have a little kink in my neck, though, so I probably need to get that worked out. Oh, God, look at the rest of my gear. And now the belt's coming off. Pretty sure I just wasn't meant to wear wrestling gear. And this is where I noticed that my belt was starting to come off. So at this point, I'm just like super frustrated. I'm like, screw it. I'm just gonna... I don't even care anymore. In hindsight, I probably should have kept the belt on because then my tights started falling off. I just can't win. After landing on the back of my head probably wasn't the greatest idea to take a brain buster right there, but I do what I can to entertain the fans. I just now noticed there's a disco ball in that ceiling. Sweet. I'm not going anywhere, James. Don't even try it. Ooh. There's no real safe way to take that. You just kind of land and it hurts. You just try to diminish the pain a little bit so that way it doesn't hurt to its fullest extent. But as a dude, there's just no good way of taking that. No, James, I don't want to come off. Leave me alone. Stop. Him and his Germans. He just wants to German me like all the time. I'm not going. I'm not going. You better back off or something bad's gonna happen. I told you. See? What'd I tell you? I just kicked you in the nuts. Did I not say that something bad was gonna happen? And it did. Maybe you should have listened to me. Uh-oh. Wonder what's coming up. Could be a little bit of a sunset. Over where? Rodeo Drive. Ooh, yeah. Kudos to Anthony Lafata, who was my videographer for this match, for getting that angle. That was probably the absolute best angle that you could possibly get on a Phoenix Splash. So really good positioning on his behalf, good awareness. Great job, buddy. So that was my third match with James Alexander from Blue Water Championship Wrestling. Again, him and I have a great chemistry. I love working with this guy. He's so good in the ring. He's been around even longer than I have, but for good reason. He's just a great talent to have around. Good quick, good vocal, good overall just worker in general. He's a good guy to have on your shows. A good veteran to utilize to help some of the younger guys that you have. On top of that, he's always solid. So if you want to book him, reach out to James Alexander on Facebook. I know he primarily uses that. I don't know his booking information offhand, but if you want to book him directly, just let me know and I can reach out to him for you. If there is a certain match that you want to see for the self-commentary series, you can comment below with your suggestion, or you can reach out to me at justinmainofficial@gmail.com. I'm on social media too, so please add me if you can. I'm on Facebook and Instagram as Justin Main Official, and then I'm on Twitter and Snapchat as Justin Main Off. Now remember, M-A-N-E is how you spell Main for my name. So hopefully I see you guys next time. Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps me out more than you know. Until next time, stay starstruck.